Hey guys, Nemo here. We're gonna be playing Ancient Wilds today. And let's look at my deck list for now. The way I see it, there's pretty much 3 different ways to run this deck. The first one is to just go out with a bunch of small drops and top off the curve with some 5 drops maybe and overrun. And you can win when you drop like Joraga Warcaller if you're lucky and your dudes are elves. And otherwise you win with overrun or maybe a natural order, but there's not too many sweet targets for natural order, so it doesn't work that well, and like Momentous Fall wouldn't be in that deck. Obviously Yiva is very good game winning card there. But yeah, the highest drop would be a 5 drop there, so we would miss all these sweet cards for 6 mana and 7 mana. There's really, well, I don't know, they give this deck a lot of character, let me put it that way. I don't know if they're really good for the deck, but they do give the deck a lot of character. Anyway, the idea is that, you know, this deck is very slow and you have a lot of options, but most of the time you're not gonna have the time to play everything you want to play. And that's really the thing you gotta watch out for, and the thing you probably want to build to avoid. But then there's the other school of thinking, which is like, you know, the one I built right now, which is, well, let me say first that the first school of thinking, I tested it out and that works, well, it works pretty good, so that might be a very good build. And then there's the other school of thinking, which is what I'm building right now, which is where you just go for a bunch. Well, the early drops really will just want you want to make sure that you survive, and then later on you go for a bunch of, you know, sweet stuff that should give you so much card advantage, and just big monsters and setups that win you the game. But you have to make it there, and you have to, you know, a lot of stuff has to fall into place for that to work. But that's how I built the deck right now. And then there's the other deck which I also tried, which I know is probably the worst way to run it, which is revolves all around bouncing your guys and getting profit out of playing them multiple times. And yeah, that is a sub-theme of this deck, but I don't think it's the main theme you want to be going for, because mainly it's just too slow, and it's too easy to interrupt it. Like for instance this Roaring Primadox, if you have it out with some other dude and they just burn or kill the other dude, then you have to return the Roaring Primadox to hand. You know, they can easily get tempo advantage on you there, and that makes it suck for you. Yeah, I don't have Vengevine in there right now, sue me. The reason for that is I just want to test out the slower cards, and really the cards I have early are cards that I want to make sure that will help me survive until the late game. And then once I'm in the late game, I definitely want these Stingerfling spiders to help me survive against flying guys. Did I say Stingerfling flyers? No, I meant spiders. And then these Fractals, yeah, they give me life and everything, so they're great for helping me survive as well. And then, you know, I mainly have these Lurking Predators, all 3 wild pairs. I'm pretty sure that you don't want to run all of these. It seems like a bit excessive, and especially if you draw 2 of them in a row, that seems pretty terrible, but for now they're in there. You know, all the big stuff, and even this Primal Surge, which I'm pretty sure is just crap, bad, and terrible. But it's in there, and I'm running 63 cards. Meh. Just to show you, I don't take this too seriously. These are just some preliminary deck builds, you know, just to get an idea of the deck, what it tries to do, what it tries to aim for, and what kind of setups work well for this deck. And as you can see, Overrun isn't in there. Yeah, because I really just decided to go for this theme. And the idea is that, I mean, I know that one of these themes is going to work better than the other 2. But mainly, after playing these 3 themes, I'm gonna probably see that, hey, these cards work, these cards don't, and I'll have a better idea of how the deck works. There's gonna be a main theme, but I'm not gonna build the whole deck towards that theme. So it's like, you know, don't take this build too seriously, and I'm not even taking it too seriously, whichever one wins the most games. Because I'm just gonna play a bunch of games with all 3 of them and figure them out. But I don't even take that deck, the one that wins the most games, too seriously. It's mostly about the exploration here, it's about the journey and not the destination. And it's about figuring out which cards work really well and which cards don't. And I probably should end Terrestodon in there because I want to test that card as well. So yeah, 64 cards, no problem. Um, that's not how I would obviously run a deck with so many big drops in there. I would obviously just want to run 60 cards for that. But for now, it's really no problem. So I hope you guys get the idea I have here, and you're not gonna be like, well, you know, this build sucks. Yeah, I know it sucks. That's the point. I'm trying to test different stuff just to get the idea of how the cards work, and not necessarily the build itself. Um, this is just about, exploring different avenues, and then eventually I'll have a better idea of how I want to start building my deck, and then from there I start tweaking the specific cards itself. So it's a really a process that I go to from the ground up, and the fact that I'm doing Ancient Wilds here doesn't mean that the next deck build is going to be Ancient Wilds. Could be, not promising anything though. So anyway, hope that explains a bit about my processing. My processing. Yeah, man, I'm processing it. I'm a data management dude. Now, I hope that explains a bit about my process in figuring out how these decks work. But I think I'm repeating myself way too much, and I said this in another video as well. So yeah, let's get into a game. Have some fun. Alright, well, here we go. Wow, man, this Lich is pretty cool. Flag 3 Lich. Hiya! And Mr. Haya is running 60 cards. Really like this hand. Of course, I don't know about the Primal Surge, but that's why it's in there, because I want to test it. Well, I mean, actually, I'm pretty sure it's just rubbish. 10 mana, I don't even care what it does at 10 mana. That's just way too much mana, but hey, I guess cards like that are fun though. If you don't want to take your deck too seriously, then that's a card you want to add. And it might be good in like two-headed giant or whatever, because you always get to more mana in those kind of scenarios, those kind of game types. Maybe plane chase, you never know. Could get lucky and get something really cool. And this deck does have a lot of permanent cards in there. Although I say that and I have two cards that aren't permanent cards in there in my hand right now, but hey, whatever. Best he can do is bounce this guy, and he wouldn't want to do that, because I just get to draw another card. So basically, if he doesn't leave mana up to counterspell, and he probably won't, because he's gonna drop the two drakes on turn 4 for him, then I can go ahead and natural order whatever I want, I hope I have Gaia's Revenge in there. I should, but as you guys should know, I'm not too sure about this. Like, I'm testing it, so. But I should have Gaia's Revenge in there, and that should really be very good against his deck. The card doesn't have trample, but really, hexproof dude against, well, it's not really hexproof, but still against blue, that's really good. Looks like he isn't gonna go for, oh, he's gonna equip that over. Okay, so he doesn't have a counterspell up, so yeah, that's really good for me. Might as well attack. I'm gonna look like a fool, but might as well attack, right? I mean, maybe he doesn't block or something. Maybe he thinks, oh no, what can he do? Oh no. So yeah, but and he might think that I'm a worse player than I am, just from me doing that. So that's also good. I could get, of course, the Terrestodon, but really, against his deck, I just want to do that he can't target, so he can't bounce it and screw me over some way. So yeah, where is it? Are you serious? I don't run it? Do I not run the card? Huh. Well, Terrestodon, destroy 2 of his lands, destroy 1 of my lands. He can bounce it. That's fine though. I do get to destroy his lands. So 1. I don't really care about the ring. I just want to land screw him here. And 1 of my lands. Just for the heck of it, because I don't want to put myself in too much of a danger. I like to just, I haven't really tested this card too much, but giving him 3 free dudes means he can attack past me for 6, and maybe he has a buff for them or something. And doing it this way, destroying 1 of my lands in process, means that I'm still getting out on top of it, but I have two dudes and he has 2 dudes out of it, but I have a 9/9. So that's really good, and I can get the Eternal Witness so that I can do it again, which is really good. And again, he just doesn't leave the mana open. Wow. Actually, I could just Momentous Fall the Terrestodon. That would be insanely good for me here. So maybe I should just do that. Probably will, in fact. And then, yeah, I will just do that, because I'm gonna get so much card and life advantage that that's just not even funny anymore. Look at all the cards I'm drawing. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to discard a lot, but I should be able to formulate a plan here where I can win. I have 4 lands on the table. I might want the Stunning Elf, might want the Elvish Visionary. Eternal Witness is good. What else is good? Stinger Fling Spider doesn't help here because his dude is hexproof. Fractusk probably gonna be a little bit too slow. I'm probably gonna want to draw Wood Elves and Eternal Witness, so get rid of Fractusk. Primal Surge is gonna stay in there though. Get rid of land. I need to discard 7, so okay, well, damn, I was way too slow. Okay, well, that got rid of all my lands. What the heck? Wow, and my Wood Elves. That's really, really stupid of the computer. Wow, that's the stupidest thing that could have happened there. Why would the computer do it that way? But this guy just doesn't know how to keep mana up, not even want to trick me into making me think he has it, but whatever. So I'm just gonna drop my Eternal Witness, and what do I want to get back? Well, I want to get back my Natural Order. So yeah, that should work. Eternal Witness, and I might as well just play my Taunting Elf as well. But now he should just keep it. The heck? What is this? I only need 1. What? Look at this text. What's going on here? This is some kind of weird lag. I don't want to click something else because I just want to get this Natural Order. What the heck is going on here? I have no idea, guys. Stand by, technical issues. What the? Did I got my terrestrial. What the? Well, the computer screwed me over here twice, and yeah. What the hell just happened? At least I still have Yiva's name. But what the hell, man? What the? Come on now. Fix your game, wizards. Stainless, whatever, I don't care, but what the heck? Just that. What? Okay, well, I'm confused enough as this. Yeah. You guys saw that, right? I'm not going crazy, am I? Well, at least I get my land so that I can play my Fractusk, which he's gonna counter spell. Probably gonna wait and play Yiva actually. There's nothing to attack. Okay, actually I'm stupid. I could have attacked there because he has to block the Taunting Elf, so I get in for 2 damage. Yep. This is so stupid though. I don't. I could have gotten like. Oh, I could have. I'm not even thinking here. I could have just played Yiva there, but I kind of wanted to tap out and not too worried about the freedom. Okay, I'm gonna play this now, and now he has to react. Take 6 damage. Okay, taking 6 damage is fine by me. Now I can play stuff on his and the end of his turn. So, you know, it's gonna be very, very difficult for him to react to all that. And I can keep dealing a lot of damage here. And if he ever takes his ring off here, or taps the mana, then yeah, now his dude dies. So, would you please? Okay, so goodbye, dead guy. It's gonna do this again, isn't it? Finish, please. What the f? Wow. This game is really bugging out here. Well, I get in for 6, 8 damage. I can Momentous Fall the elf. I'll just. I'll just do this actually. I don't want my Taunting Elf to die just yet. But the problem with that is that he. Okay, he just takes the damage. That's actually really good for me. Because 6, 8. I'll have enough damage next turn to just attack and kill him if he. Okay, so I win. And let's Stinger Fling Spider that. That should really hurt him. He will not be happy with this. GG, sir. Weird bugs, by the way. And yeah, he will probably just quit out here. That's why it is lagging like this. But really, what the heck just happened with all of that? Like, I chose natural orders, weird stuff happened. You saw those weird signs when I make choices, and he quits here or loses connection. I don't even know, but that was all weird. Well, guys, my name has been Nemo, and I will still be Nemo next time. See you then.